Hey, all, Kurt Sasso here from TGT Media, of course, at Fan Expo Canada 2013. We're joined today by Adam Gorham, of course, from Big Six Comics. How you doing today, Adam?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
You know, I haven't seen it in a couple of years. I'm glad to see that book 3 is finally out. That's amazing. You know, Fred's a great guy to work with, and you haven't killed each other, so, I mean, obviously you have a great creative partnership going.
Yeah, we have something of a marriage, and we get along quite nicely. We tend to order the same thing for breakfast, so, you know, it's pretty good so far.
You know, everyone usually has one person that kind of inspired them on their path to their own greatness. Who was that for you?
I had a bunch of people, but Bernie Wrightson immediately comes to mind. When I was a kid, one of the first comics my dad ever bought me was the graphic novel of Batman the Cult, illustrated by Bernie Wrightson. And he didn't flip through it. He didn't realize how violent it was. It's a very bloody and gritty book. And Bernie Wrightson's dark inking style just blew my mind and forever affected me. So as far as how I draw on ink, he's been a major influence. Yeah.
Have you ever gotten to meet him?
No. I mean, there's still time, isn't there? Stay with us, Bernie. But I'd like to. Yeah.
Do you consider yourself successful?
Moderately. Yeah, when I look back at where I was 4 or 5 years ago, when I started with a book called The Vampire Conspiracy, this book that I cut my teeth on, I certainly have come a long way. But obviously, I can't be satisfied with that. I have ambitions that I'd like to reach to, and I always worry that if I get too satisfied with where I am, I'm going to get lazy and eat a lot of Haagen-Dazs. But I guess I could be successful and still eat Haagen-Dazs, so it's striking that balance. Yeah.
As long as you don't start going gallon by gallon and rating them on a website, you'll be all set.
Well, isn't the definition of success is going gallon for gallon with Haagen-Dazs, I thought.
Well, then I have to redefine myself. Then I've been having the Breyers ice cream for that stuff.
I think Tony Robbins said that in a motivational speech. You know you've done it when you can go through Haagen-Dazs by the drum. And that guy has a mouth on him, doesn't he? It's really big, so he probably could.
He could fit the whole thing.
Yeah.
How do you deal with your failures?
I moan to my wife a lot, a lot. That's how I deal with them. I just find a sounding board that.
Here, sign that.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, ruining an interview. Sorry, guys.
I find a sounding board that can't just leave the room, and I go to town on it. But I examine my failures, and then I think about how I can do better in the next time, and then I try to do that. And then when I fail again, then I moan some more. But yeah, we invest in Kleenex a lot because I use so much of it for tears, and you get the picture.
The wife doesn't tell you to just suck it up and keep doing it?
No, she coddles me, thank goodness. I couldn't deal with somebody that, expects things from me, like to be a man. That'd be rough.
Yeah, it's not very good.
The younger the younger generation is coming through here, and they're looking at your work, your art, and they're seeing you as an inspiration for their own, maybe their own style for that matter. How can they become inspirational?
Sorry, what was how can they become?
How can they become inspirational?
How can they become inspirational? Well, I guess to sort of answer that question, I think it's important to have newer generations of comic lovers, and so I think by doing that, you kind of have to create new material and material that's relevant to them and their generation. I have a child, and I take her in, I let her choose what she wants to read, and with my guidance, obviously. But I think to inspire them, you also have to kind of let them find their way a little bit. And not so much tell them what they should read, how things were better before, and all that kind of stuff, but let them fall in love with comics themselves by, maybe doing your best work or giving them the best story possible, but ultimately, letting them find their way, as Jeff Goldblum might say it.
Before or after he gets eaten by a dinosaur. I forget.
Before or after, as long as it's a bare-chested Goldblum, the advice is solid.
Great stuff. Gotta have fun with these things. It's all good.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks so much, Adam, for taking the time to do this. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great time.
Not at all, man. I always have fun.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And you're a man of your word.
I am a man. Yep.